Hello. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate you as always. Please, if you haven't subscribed to Glow World Exceptional, what are you waiting for? On this channel, we'll be sharing general knowledge, lots to be learned. I learn from you from the comment section. Also, I appreciate you. Thank you. So today I want to talk about using water to manifest. In the days when I was still, in the years when I was still, let's say a year, 2 years ago, when I was still job hunting and all that, there is one method I was using. Yes. I realized that probably when I go for job interviews, I don't get called back. If you are coming from my other channel, Gloria Chizzy O, my other channel, Gloria Chizzy O, you will agree with me that I have shared a little about my journey of life. Now, let me deviate a little and go back to reasons why I wasn't called initially, you understand? Reasons why I wasn't called then are probably as a result of a lot of negative energies on me. One. Then secondly, even with the negative energies, there's what we call the power of spoken word manifestation, your belief. Then I don't have all those in mind. I was just living my life for living sake. You understand? So now, during the period I was using this method of manifestation, I haven't started cleansing myself or whatever and all that. No, I was still with all these negative energies, all those things that wouldn't allow you to see the light. You understand? But there's one thing I noticed by God's grace that always happens. When I go for job interviews, I don't get called back and all that mostly. But whenever I go for an interview that I feel I want the job, there is something I used to do. Two methods of manifestation I used to use there. But I'm going to be talking about one today. Maybe some other day we'll talk about the other method. The first method I usually use is getting a glass cup of water. Water is an energy. My element is water. If you believe in elemental, all that. My element is water. And whether your element is water or not, literally, there's a saying that says water, it no get enemy. That is to say water has no enemy. Water is sorting and water is destroying. That is two things about water. Water can give you relief, but at the same time, water can destroy. You understand? So water is a spirit on its own. If you don't know today, you know. So, but if you feel, oh, I can't do all this manifestation and all that for whatever reason known to you, but you drink water, you bathe with water. Good. I get a glass cup of water. And I get a plain sheet of paper. Now, for example, if you want to draw healing by God's grace, you use a blue marker or blue pen. Then, if you want some wealth, you use a green pen or green marker, depending on what you want to draw. You understand? But basically, if you don't have either of this marker, you can go ahead and do this method of manifestation. When I get a glass cup of drinkable water, a plain sheet of paper, plain like this, I will use the marker or pen to write my name, my full name, my date of birth, month, year. Then I would write maybe the name of the company I am seeking for the job from, That is after an interview, most cases. Or if I am seeking for a job in a particular company, even if they've not called me for the first interview, I'll write the name of the company and write I want some job, I want to be called back for the job and all that. Now, your belief matters. If you don't believe that it will work for you, it will not. Now, I am not saying that the company must call you when you do this, but it's to a larger percentage. This works, it has worked for me and it is working. Come with me. So when you write your name, write your date of birth, write your intention on the plain sheet of paper. Remember, if you don't have those color of pen or marker, don't bother. Go ahead and do it. Get whatever color of pen you have. When you are done, fold the paper and hold the glass cup of water. Charge the glass cup of water by speaking into it. And speaking into it that whatever you use it for, it will work for you. Whatever you use, your intention is that you believe it will work for you. Then take your middle finger. One day we'll talk about the power of the middle finger on this channel. Take your middle finger, put into the glass cup of water and stir it. Please make sure your hands are clean, you don't have dirt. And stir the water, the glass cup of water. As you are stirring it, you are saying, whatever intention I charge this water with, it will work for me. Whatever intention I charge this water with, it will work for me. Then you call your full name, call your date of birth. As you're stirring the water, you call your full name, your date of birth. You understand? When you are done charging this water, you take the paper you wrote something on. Please, that is why it's good to get a new paper. You understand? Get a new one, not the one you dump around the house for long. It might have accumulated dust and all that. Get the paper, fold it very well, and drop it inside that cup of water. Did you just say, Yes. Drop it inside that cup of water. When you drop it inside that cup of water, leave it for like an hour. Leave it for like an hour. Now remember, I said you can use this for healing, job, anything you're believing God Almighty, the universe, and your guided angels. Leave it for like an hour. Come back after an hour. Remove the piece of paper and drink the water. Drink the water. This is all you need to do, right? So I realized that whenever I do that for a particular thing or a purpose, I get called. By God's grace, I get called, or that thing usually comes to pass to a larger percentage. But when I don't do it, then those years, like I said, remember I said those years I was job hunting and all that. But when I don't do it for a particular interview or job seeking, I find job all that time. I find job. I find job. When I don't do it for a particular company or whatever, I realize I don't get called by that company. Not even for the first stage of interview to know if I'm qualified or not. I don't get called. You understand? So now, maybe if you're doing this for a job interview, for example, or for appointments, whatever reason, you do it, and by the grace of God, you get called for the first time, and it requires that you have other process to undergo before you will get finally whatever it is you're pursuing by God's grace. Our advice, when you do it for the first stage and God answers you and you get called, advice you do it until you get that which you are seeking for by the grace of God. You understand? These are just nature. We are energies. The energy we release is what we get back. There's nothing magical or evil, or how do I put it, about these things. So try it and see, by God's grace, you will get your results. Thank you so much for watching. It's none other person but Glow World Exceptional. Thank you.